Alright, we back again. Guru Amin Hotep, the shaman in Manhattan. I'm back, and this is not a weed review. Not at all. I'm here to snatch the oppressor's mindset out of your soul. After this, you will know how powerful the wizard is. All right. All right. Peace to all the gods and goddesses of earth. Peace to all the wizards and wizardresses. Peace to all who want to know the truth, wisdom, and knowledge, understanding. All right. We're back again. And this video right here, I'm going to be getting a very deep, not really very deep, but we're just going to snatch the oppressor's mind out of your soul. You will no longer be blinded. We're going to snatch the veil of color-coding mind control away from you, because you've been under color-coded mind control. And what we're going to do is we're going to snatch that away so that they can't use it against you anymore. So, are you black, or are you colored, or are you native? Okay? We're going to break this shit down, and you're going to know how powerful the wizard is at the end of this. I would recommend doing meditation right after you watch this video. Okay? Okay, so first, so-called African Americans, are you black? That's the first question. Now, in order for us to understand this, what we're going to do is we're going to read the definition of black. Okay? The Webster's definition of black. Here we go. Having the very dark color of coal or the night. Very dark because there is no light. Okay? Black represents evil, darkness, night, and despair. It is the color used to convey certainty and authority. And when used in opposite with white, it is the symbol of the eternal struggle between day and night, good and evil, and right and wrong. Okay? We're going to keep going. Destitute of light or incapable of reflecting it. The color of soot or coal. Of the darkest or a very dark color, the opposite of white, characterized by such a color as black cloth, black hair, or brown eyes, dark brown eyes, or whatever. Dismal, gloomy, or forbidden, like darkness, destitute. Destitute of moral light or goodness. Atrociously wicked, cruel, mournful, calamitous, horrible. Expressing menace or discontent, threatening to regard one with black looks. Okay, so so far it looks like the definition of black is something that's very negative. It's not positive. So this is what I want you to understand, okay? They want you to take on the definition of black. Do you understand what I'm saying? They want you to take on the definition of black. But guess what? Your eyes are holy vessels. Your skull is the holy grail. Your eyes, okay, your eyes show you that your skin is not black. So look, this lighter is black, white, and green. This controller, PlayStation controller, you've seen it before. It's black. It's black with a blue light. This tourmaline crystal here. This crystal here is black. This crystal is purple. Don't worry about what I'm doing with that. Don't worry about me tying that up. These headphones right here are black. This is black, okay? These headphones are black. My skin is not black. My hair is black, but my skin is not black. My skin is brown. My skin is brown. Do you realize that? Do you realize that my skin is brown and that your skin is brown? So if your eyes, which are holy vessels in your skull, show you that your skin is brown, why are you calling yourself black? Well, hold on, brother. Black is power. Black is power. We're powerful people. Yeah, I mean, I guess we are powerful, but that's not the reason why they called you black. That is not the reason why they called you black. It's not the reason why they call you black at all. Do you understand? That is not the reason why they call you black. Your skin is brown. Okay? First, we're not going to break down brown yet. We're going to go to color. Are you a colored person? Let me ask you that question. Are you a colored person? Now, this is why we leave flowers at the graves of our ancestors, and we pray for our ancestors, and we pray that they rest in peace, because they went through a whole lot of mind control bullshit. They went through a whole lot of mind control bullshit. And what you got to understand is calling somebody a colored person is the most dumbest shit I ever heard in my fucking life. And it pisses me the fuck off. And I'm going to tell you why. White is a color. See, what white people did is when they called so-called black people colored people, they were trying to separate themselves from being a color. They were trying to say, oh, white is the absence of color. White isn't a color. And I have definitely have debates with white people about white being color. And I've won every one of them. So let me explain something to you. Neil deGrasse Tyson, the astrophysicist, and you could watch this video on YouTube, he explains that the sun gives off white light. The sun gives off white light. And if you look at the sun when it's high into the sky, not only will you see that white light, you will see little spectrums of every color in the rainbow. Okay? You will see, when you sun gaze, all right? When you sun gaze and look right into the sun, you won't just see white light. You will see all the different colors of the rainbow. Okay? So white is not the absence of color. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Not only that, and remember, when you having these debates, make sure to bring up these points. The millionaire, the guy who made Crayola crayons is a millionaire. Did you know that? The Crayola crayons, when you go to the store and buy crayons for your niece, your nephew, your son, or your daughter, there is a white crayon in the Crayola box. Now think about that. Think about what I'm saying. There's a white crayon in the Crayola box. Think about what I'm saying. Why did the guy who made Crayola put a white crayon in the Crayola box? Why did he do that? Why did he put a white crayon in the Crayola box? Because he probably had a debate with some white person, and the white person was trying to explain how white is not a color, and he got so angry. He was like, motherfucker, white is a color. I'm about to put a white crayon in the Crayola box. Go ahead to the store and buy your kids some crayons and see that there's a white crayon in there. Because this debate makes people very frustrated. White is a color. So to call somebody a colored person, everyone's a colored person. Let me explain something to you. In order for white people to not be a color, you would have to be a clear person. See how this bottle is clear? This is coconut oil. See how this bottle is clear? It's glass. It's clear. The coconut oil is clear. In order for you to not be a color, you would have to be clear. Ponder on that for a minute. So when they call you a colored person, it's a mind fuck. They mind fucked our ancestors with that bullshit. A colored person. That shit is so fucking stupid. Everyone is colored. White is a fucking color. And guess what? White people aren't white. Uh-oh. Black people aren't black and white people are not white. Okay? Black people are not black. White people are not white. Okay? So let's look at the definition of white since we're on white now. Okay? Having the color of snow or milk. Okay? The color of purity and innocence. White is a true balance of all colors. It is associated with cleanliness, simplicity, and perfection. It loves to make others feel good and provides hope and clarity by refreshing and purifying one's mind. It also promotes open-mindedness and self-reflection. Does that sound like a fucking white person to you? Not at all. But they would love to be white. See, they wanted to call themselves white because they want to embody the definition of white. Oh, I'm white, I'm pure. I promise I didn't touch those kids. No, not at all, my friend. We don't believe you. You're not white. Once again, this little receipt here, look at this receipt. It's a TJ Maxx receipt, but this is white. That's white. Your skin is not white. Snow is white. Your skin is not white. Okay? You do not embody the definition of white at all. Okay? And I do not embody the definition of black. Why? Because the holy vessels in your skull, your eyeballs, show you that your skin is brown. Your skin is brown. Your skin is brown. Now, what? Here's a one that they never tell you. Here's what they never tell you. What is the definition of brown? All right, here we go. Having skin color darkened by the sun, bronzed, tanned, blooming, full-blooded, glowing, bloomy, flushed, warm, cherubic, okay, we don't know what that means, but the color of the earth, stability, and a solid foundation is the message that emanates from the color brown, okay? Brown, this color, relates to the things that are natural and simple. Brown is thought to be dull, but it is reliable and wholesome. Although frugal and unsophisticated, brown is a color of safety and confidence. Here's some more. Brown is the color of stability and reliability. Brown is dependable and comforting. A great counselor and friend full of wisdom. You can count on his help if you need an honest opinion. Support and protection. It stabilizes us and helps us stay grounded and inspires us to appreciate the simple things in life and nature. Okay, so brown has its own definition, and it has a lot of positive definitions, which shows why they don't want to call you brown even though your skin is brown. Your skin was never black. Even the darkest African friends that I have, their skin is just dark brown. Your skin is brown. But now that I've explained this and that I've gave you the definitions, right? We got to scratch all that shit. But wait a minute, Mr. Wizard, why the fuck are we going to scratch that shit? You just woke me up to all this shit. You just explained what kind of mind control they're trying to do to us. And you explained that definition of the color brown finally. Yeah, I know I did that. But we got to scratch that. Why? Because under the Constitution, and for a long time in history, a person was identified by nationality. A person is identified by nationality. Okay? They know this. This is why they changed the shit. This is why they were able to say that you were less than human, because you identify yourself as a color and not by nationality. So now we've got to get into nationality. But first, let us explain why, what color, since we explained what color our skin is, let's explain what color the so-called white person's skin really is. This might make a little people some angry, but I'm saying this because I want you to do the research. In the ancient times, the Romans, okay, remember the Romans were Italians. And when the Romans went up into Scotland and Ireland, they saw the people there and they saw that their skin was different than the color of their skin. Why? Because Italians lived near the Mediterranean Sea. What's across the Mediterranean Sea? Africa. So they were closer to a hotter climate. So the people in Italy had a tan to their skin. The people in Scotland and Ireland, their skin appeared to be pink. So the Romans called them pink people. The Romans called the Scottish and the Irish pink people. Okay? This is not me making this shit up. This shit is true. They called them pink people. And you can imagine that they didn't like that. They probably didn't like to be called pink people. Okay? Now, if you look up, let's go now, since we revealed that, which is the truth, and I dare you to look that up. This is the truth. They were called pink people. All right? Now that we've revealed that, okay, we're going to reveal something else. In 1705, the U.S. Census Bureau changed copper-colored Indian to colored person. Yes, copper-colored Indian, copper-colored Native American into colored person. Think about that. Ponder upon that. Okay? They changed copper-colored Indian into colored person, and later on they changed it to black. The U.S. Census Bureau. Do you understand that? So most of us were copper-colored Indians. Only 300,000, listen, only 300,000 slaves came on slave ships from Africa. Only 300,000. So you probably do have some African genetics as well, because they breeded the Native Americans with the Africans. There were breeding farms in Virginia and in Baltimore. So they breeded them. So that you could have some Negroid features, African features. They can say, yo, you're African. You're African. You're not from here. Truth be told, most of us are copper-colored, Native American copper-colored Indians. So once you figure this shit out, you say to yourself, well, where did they come up with the concept? Where did they come up with the concept? Feel me, pipe. Where did they come up with the concept of categorizing human beings into color? When? When and where? Who? When did they come up with this concept? I'm about to expose it to y'all because I'm tired. I'm tired of y'all being brainwashed. I'm tired of it. When, where, who? Göttingen. Göttingen. What is Göttingen? Oh, Göttingen. Göttingen, right? Well, Göttingen is a school of history or history in Germany. That's right. There was a university in Germany where they came up with these concepts. G is spelled G-O-T-T-I-N-G-E-N. Very simple. Göttingen. This is the university. Okay? Old university in Germany. And the two men that came up with this terminology, their last names were Blumenbeck and Miners. Blumenbeck and Miners. Blumenbeck and Miners color terminology for race. Caucasians are white. Mongolians are yellow. Malaysians are brown. Ethiopians are black. And Americans, Native Americans, are red. In their philosophy, their color terminology for race. Okay? So remember, before people categorizing people into colors, all melanated people were called Ethiopians. The whole of Africa was called Ethiopia. In fact, there is a map that one of my friends has that's from the 1200s, and the whole of Africa is called Ethiopia. And guess what Saudi Arabia is called? Saudi Arabia was called Africa. Saudi Arabia is called Africa. So now that you know, okay, that you're supposed to be identified by nationality, and you know your nationality, let's expose more of these people that tried to get you to think that you was a color and to identify with the color that they wanted you to identify with. Johann Friedrich Blumenbach lived from 1752 to 1840. This is how old this shit is. He was a German physician, naturalist, physiologist, and anthropologist. He is considered to be the main founder of zoology, anthropology, and comparative scientific disciplines. He is also important as a race theorist. Okay, that's one. And his homie that he came up, his friend that he came up with this bullshit with, Christoph Meiners, who lived from 1747 to 1810, was a German philosopher, historian, and writer born in Worcester. He supported the polygenist theory of humans' origins. He was a member of the Göttingen school of history. Okay? All right, so these are the people that came up with this shit. Two white dudes wearing wigs, because back then they used to wear wigs, snorting cocaine out of their lapel, and scheming on how to fucking brainwash your ass. Cocaine used to be totally legal in Europe. So cocaine was legal in Europe. Now that you know that you are copper-colored Native American, what is the pink people's nationality? They're like, all right, we'll do it with a joke. There's two rednecks pissing in the woods looking up at the moon, and one says, European on my boat. European. They are European. Copper-colored Indians went from copper-colored Indians to colored person to black to African American. Okay? White people who were European went from pink people to white people because this is what they wanted to identify. This is the colors that they wanted you to think about when you were looking at them. Okay? This is not racism. I'm not racist. I am exposing the truth. I am trying to break your mind control that's in your mind and in your soul so you can stop reacting to color-coded mind control. This is why the Masons walk on a black and white checkerboard. They're trying to separate and divide people by color coding. And they won't call you brown because brown, see, brown is a powerful color because brown is associated with the earth and the planet. When you go outside, brothers and sisters, put your hands to the dirt. Put your hands to the trees. You are a part of the earth. That's right. You are a part of the earth. Your skin is brown because you're a part of the planet. This is a part of your power. And they wanted to take it away from you. Are you connected to space? Yes, you are. And space is black. Some believe it's dark blue. But you are also connected to space. But let's keep it real simple here. You need to connect with the earth. You need to connect with the trees. You are a part of the planet Earth. You are a part of nature. Your brown skin is your connection to the earth, and it's also your connection to the sun because it absorbs the frequencies of light. Your melanin, your melatonin, your carbon in your skin absorbs the sunlight. Okay? Your brown skin is connected to the earth. It stabilizes you and grounds you and gives you vitality from the planet Earth and the sun. Okay? So they try very hard and even lie to themselves in order to lie to you. Google these people that I told you about. They're the ones that made up this black, white, red, yellow bullshit a long time ago. These are the specific people that did this in Germany, in Göttingen University. All right. So what I need y'all to do is after this, if you got some weed, you can smoke it. But if you don't have any weed, just go out there and do some meditation. You know what I'm saying? On this. And come to the realization that you've been bamboozled, led astray, brainwashed. Okay? Bamboozled, led astray, and brainwashed. Led to believe that your skin was black and that their skin was white and that you need to identify with black and they need to identify with white. It's a bunch of fucking bullshit. And it's mind control, and I'm tired of people being under mind control. And I'm tired of black people not doing the research and knowing that most of you are Native American. Okay? The Moors were already here before the European came here. If you study George Washington, you will learn that George Washington had agreements with the Moors. But that is for you to do your own research. I need you to do some meditation on this, on these colors. Look at the sun and see all the spectrum of colors and realize that white is not the absence of light. Okay? And you are brown. You are a part of the earth, literally. Okay? Pay respects to the trees, to the leaves, to the animals of the earth. It's real. It's not a joke. And I'm saying this, I had to say this for the basis of what my next video is going to be. Because if this blows your mind, my next video is going to totally blow your mind. All right? Peace, love, and blessings. Everybody, do your meditation. All right? Don't fall victim to the frequencies of Saturn and the bullshit mind control in this world. Have a beautiful day.